But all of those fighting game announcements, as cool as they were, they pale in comparison to the other accomplishments that were happening this week. I just want to say it's pretty amazing. Congratulations to MapleStory for Niru, who's gonna be getting that world's first level 300.
Level 300 in RuneScape. That's crazy.
Level 300 in MapleStory.
MapleStory, whatever.
Don't forget to tune in and celebrate.
Oh, well, for a world first.
Niru's legendary accomplishment. Right? Everybody tune in. Official account. Get hype. Let's go. Wait, what do you mean he's not at level 300?
Oh, he's at 299.99. Okay, well I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it cross over.
What? Wait, why is it not crossing over? What's happening?
Wait, he's just sitting there explaining why the game sucks?
Oh no, he's using this officially sanctioned and celebrated moment as a platform to blow up how shitty and grindy and bad the drop rates are and all the things that are...
I fucking love it. I love it.
Man. And I mean...
Every time this happens...
Yeah, so when we talked about how they got fined for lying about the drop rates before, it's like that's one level of scumbaggery that the game had out there. But now on another level, one of its the biggest player that's gotten the furthest stops during the big moment at 299.99 and refuses to level up to 300 and just rails against MapleStory.
I'm madly in love. The people have done this at Madden tournaments. I know there was a Call of Duty tournament this happened at. I know it famously happened with Street Fighter V.
And it was a dev sponsorship that as well, right? So,
but every time somebody gets the mic, it happened with For Honor. I remember that vividly.
Right. I don't even play it. This game sucks. I don't even play it.
You won the tournament. What do you think? I think this game is trash.
But you see, there's the little that's a hilarious moment every time you get that I don't even play this game lol kind of thing. But he instead went off on a manifesto. Where he planned it out to get to that point and then went off. So,
and then left his account forever to be uncompleted.
That's a mic drop. So, I mean, I didn't catch, but was there any kind of cut to technical difficulties screen? I don't think so. Whoa, the cameraman's drunk. What do we do? Was it just...
I think he was streaming it himself and he was being
hosted restreamed, I assume.
Which means even if you did do that, you could still just go to his fucking stream.
Man. Well, you earned it.
I love it.
You worked hard. No one's allowed to say you can't do that. You can do whatever you want with your account. Yeah. So that's a new level. That's a new level of spite coming through. And in one of the grindiest games ever, taking it to the furthest level.
Oh, yeah, because each level is an exponential increase over the last one.
So the weirdest part was hearing about how he stopped at 0.01% away. And I'm like, how did he do that so precisely?
Oh, because that was still probably a half hour to go.
Because it's that bad, right? That's the fact that the percentage stops right there and you can control it that much shows you how bad it must be, So, yeah, that's pretty incredible. Shout outs to that and the big official Twitter account with his character being like, yeah, world's first. 20,000 people caught that shit. All right.
And now we're talking about it. So out it goes.
And while that's happening, hey man, when the devs treat you like shit and are ripping you off, just stop playing the game and switch over to a game that you can trust, like Tarkov.
Yeah. Oh man, this is like one of the most feel-good dumb shit stories in a while. Oh my god.
Like, I love how, for me, catching it at the end of it was just reading a paragraph of the twists and turns in the paragraph describing what happened.
Such a bad idea. Helldivers is making fun of them in their goddamn battle pass descriptions.
What did it say?
It was like you can buy this armor set for like 250 super credits. It's not free for super citizens, and you don't get extra blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
It was like directly aping the wording.
So Escape from Tarkov announced its new Unheard edition, which is a special $250 version of the game.
Wow, that's crazy. Bet it's got a lot of stuff in it.
Yeah, and they announced a PvE mode that allowed players versus environment, so they could fight against
that's cool.
AI and no other players in the lobby. However, it is only available to people who buy the $250 edition.
That seems insane.
And if anybody bought the Battle Pass or the old Edge of Darkness edition, fuck you. Too bad.
But Wooly, I thought that the $150 version that was on sale before literally had one of its value adds being all future DLC is free.
Promised access to all future. So fuck you. Eat shit. No.
Are you telling me that this PvE mode is not DLC?
So, after lies, people were very upset. And then eventually they came out and said, okay, they made a statement saying that if you did buy the Edge of Darkness expensive mode that was promised all future DLC for free, you would be able to try the new mode. But then you would have to purchase the $250 edition to unlock it permanently.
You give us another 100.
Yeah.
At least.
So the money you've spent allows you to preview the premium $250 content. To which people were surprisingly still upset.
Oh, wow, really? What about the part where the $250 DLC has like a bunch of like game breaking advantages for those players over regular players?
Oh, the pay to win aspect.
Oh yeah,
right.
The very extreme pay to win shit.
Some bonuses that came alongside that as well. Well, hey, if you paid for your Unheard edition, then you're entitled to it, right? That's what you bought.
So did you look into like what those advantages are?
I didn't.
So I don't understand most of them, right? Because I don't play Escape from Tarkov. But I knew that Tarkov is an extraction game, right? It's like, hey, you go in, you permadeath, right? And you can only keep the items that you extract with, right? You manage to escape with. Well, Paul, one of the things that this fucking thing gives you is a bag you can put items into that stay with your character even if you die. Thus
giving you an insanely huge advantage over everyone else.
Deleting the fucking whole concept of the
your
game.
Shit. It's pretty good. So people were upset. And then continued to be upset, and then they went okay, and then they eventually updated recently to say that actually, no, now you can get it. So even if you have the Edge of Darkness edition, you will be able to play. However, you won't get it until it hits 1.0.
Oh.
Okay. So. It seems that there is still some discrepancy, but there you go. Right? Because, I mean, what are you going to do? Take away the reason for people to spend $250?
There's no win on this for anyone. Literally anyone.
I mean, you could not make an edition that costs $250. Like,
now, hey, I saw people saying, "Wow, this seems like a false advertising lawsuit." Okay, go and have fun suing a commercial Russian entity. Have fun with that, dumb shits.
Good luck.
Why don't you tell China to stop copyright infringing your OCs while you're at it?
Yeah. So, you know, that's fucking insane. And the thing that is the only thing more embarrassing than the we tried a fast one and then relented is we tried a fast one and then we backed up halfway. And then we backed up a little bit more, and then you really keep pushing us because we did like, oh no, let me fuck you over a little bit. Come on, let me get something out of this.
Oh hey, I'm mistaken. Apparently, the team that we're talking about is based in the United Kingdom. They pretend to have laws. You could try and sue them.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought, okay, well, all right. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah. A lot of people saying they're done with the game. And well, whatever.
Yeah, that would kill it for me. That would be
I mean, if there are direct analogs that can be picked up and played, then
get ready for Marathon. Here we go.
Yeah.
I bet that's going to be good.
Although again, as an outsider, I have to look over and question. I'm like, is this what's happening with this genre? Are like
so
multi-$100 extraction things?
I'm gonna stop you right now. Tarkov does not have enough games that are like it to even be considered a genre yet.
Okay.
Like games are being made to ape Tarkov right now.
Right.
But it's just Tarkov.
It's just
right now.
Okay. So they're salting the earth as they plant in at the same time.
Yeah.
Cool. That's good.
Oh man. So you didn't. I mentioned this. I mentioned this before we started, and I was like, Woolie, did you hear about that new Asmodee shit?
No. So what's going on?
Okay, so. This is great. I'm going to send you this article. This is wild because remember last week when Embracer Group turned into 3 fucking different companies?
Yeah,
it was like Asmodee and Middle Earth and Friends and all that shit.
They got hit like Garnet. Yeah.
So where's here we go. I'm going to send you this article and you can probably just read it yourself.
Embracer saddles Asmodee with a 900 million pound debt. Cuts it loose.
So basically, when they split the 3 companies, they decided to just give one of those companies all of their debts.
You saddled up the donkey. You you blindfolded him and put him on the put him on the donkey and just slapped its ass and ran it out of town.
So
oh my god.
So like Asmodee is
wow.
This is the final layoff. They made an entire division of their company to die.
The sacrificial lamb. Oh my god, you split into 3 and then you picked one. And you cut and bled all the sins onto the cursed one. And it was never meant to be.
So like, yeah, Incredible. They bought this company, ran their real company into the dirt, then dumped all the poison into this, split it off, and said, I guess that's your problem now.
You know what, man? We're turning it around. Like now I'm starting to respect it. Like now we're like this whole level of dancing, failing with the Saudi deal, buying out video games, and then fucking it all over, a million layoffs, it's all going to shit. Hold on, we can split it all up. Hold on, it's not so bad. Oh god, okay, and then putting it all on one and just letting that one die and going, we have nothing to do with that. I've never seen that man before in my life. That's kind of incredible.
company split
Wow.
was actually a secret mass layoff.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay, no, everyone's keeping your jobs. Everyone's keeping their jobs. You're all just
You just have to make
you're
4 times the entire company's yearly income.
you're just going into 3 different rooms. Like everyone's your jobs are in there now. And one of those rooms is just a fucking pit. Like
So this has likely killed dozens of board games, including Catan.
Incredible.
Um,
Well, I mean, I anytime there's a license that's worth something, and then someone that was an original holder of that license, there's always the possibility of like the buyout, the buyback, at some point, as things burn and crash and explode. Maybe you can get your beloved property and dive out of a window, before the whole thing comes tumbling down.
So they bought Asmodee in March of 2022, and in April of 2020, so 2 years later, they just split it off to eat all of their debts.
Amazing. I didn't know that was possible.
This feels like having kids to split your family debt, but you somehow gave it all to one child.
Yeah, no, you just you put the bait on one, and just again you run that way and we'll run this way. And then just, oh man. Okay, well that's a fun update. That's good to see that's working out. 900 million pounds.
So I saw that, and I saw 900 million. I'm like, that's pretty bad. And then I saw that it was fucking pounds. What is that, like 1.4
just
American dollars?
Do the opposite of the yen conversion in your brain.
It's over $1 billion.
It's insane.
American.
It's insane. It's insane. It's got like finding new ways to destroy video games with every step of this story. It's incredible. That's amazing. So they're pulling down board games with it, and whatever the and friends
And board games.
Just
1.5 billion Canadian. 1.13 billion USD.
9.58 million.
Pay it off by February of next year. By the way, that's when that's due. Pay it off in fucking 10 months.
Every press release from Embracer Group is like a new arc. like a new arc begins and ends with every one of these. Jesus fucking Christ, what a goddamn
just start polishing your resumes.
Piece of shit mess.
Start fucking just look for a new job immediately. Everyone.
I'm looking for a list of what else besides Catan is in there, but it's like, this isn't.
They apparently handle international distribution of like most board games.
Oh, okay, Wargamer, Retro Warhammer, some other shit. Okay, all right, good stuff, guys.
I still think the darkest thing about this whole thing is that it's called Embracer Group. Like the idea of the it's like a poisonous embrace.
Get in,
like
embrace.
It's a death. Come on.
The deathbed companions embrace. That's fine. That's great.
This whole thing reminds me of like that era where it was like, hey, don't sell your company to Microsoft. Just don't. Because they'll tell you to make a game and then fire all of you before you get halfway done.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Speaking of Microsoft, we can turn to just like what are so. Hey, look, that sucks. There's got to be some new shit coming out. What's going on at BlizzCon this year? Let's.
I don't know actually. What is going on at BlizzCon this year? What is going on at BlizzCon
Nothing.
this year.
It is canceled.
Oh, fuck.
Apparently not.
Why even buy the fucking company? I don't understand.
Apparently, not a Microsoft decision was the first thing they said. So
That's nonsense. When a company gets bought and is subsumed into the larger whole, even if no one from Microsoft corporate said, "Hey man, cancel BlizzCon," the pressure to perform in certain ways trickles down onto the people running Blizzard now that leads to these decisions.
yeah, there's always. I am definitely always in favor of, like, if you got nothing to show, then don't force anything. If they said they got nothing this year that makes sense, they're gonna wait till next year and line it up and so on.
That is, for almost any other game developer, I would say, oh, that makes sense. We are talking about Blizzard Entertainment, long made fun of as the company with the longest development times of any Western studio, where they would go year after year after year of, yeah, we're still working on it.
It's just,
And they would have BlizzCon.
I mean, I guess to be fair, when I first heard the story, I assumed that the reason why it was canceled is because they fired the organizers but forgot to tell anybody. So when the time
that might be it.
when the time came around,
There might not be
like,
anybody left to run BlizzCon.
Wait, where's the con? Is it not happening? Who was on the? Oh no. Yeah, yeah. All right. Um. That's fine. That's fine.